Greetings, humans. I'm Andy, and I'm George, and welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We shall remain in time. They did a thing. They did a thing, and now we're gonna do a thing with their thing in it. Okay, so this
Someone shut me up.
Okay, so this is Remnants in Time. It's the new single from the Agonist's upcoming EP, Days Before the World Wept, which should be coming sometime in the future. And, are you ready?
No.
Yeah! No! Can I say it? Say it. Take that! Yes! Yes! Dude! I can't believe they went technical death metal! This is so... Well, it's not Artisan Era, but it's pointing that direction. Vicky is Piano Satan. I'm not sure if that was her at the piano at the beginning, but it could have been. And I like the whole, like, creepy, slightly haunted aesthetic. And it's like the piano had uneven keys and stuff like that. It did? Yeah. Yo. And then she went monster. So like, first sinister piano intro, then riff, and like when that riff hit, I was already like a bit wait. Yeah, because it was blasting. You were like wait, and they were like we won't. Yeah, exactly. So I think there was blasting. There were leads. I think the bass was kind of tech deathy as well, and you had kind of that symphonic orchestral layer and the high, not very to the forefront kind of vocals, and that all hit me at the same time, and by the time I actually processed what was going on, she switched to growls. Yeah, the part before the growls, the vocals on that were quite a lot like the choral effects on In Vertigo. Yeah, but I think somehow more like In Vertigo goes epica. So like having... It had that same sinister kind of slightly psychedelic feel, but it's a lot more grand symphonic kind of thing. Huh. I don't see it that way. It's just big. That's what it looks like to me. And then we got a little bit of Kells. Yeah! Come on. Let's go. I like Kells. Let's go. Go. Yeah!
to drown in shallow waters, and I feel life slowly escapes me. When can I breathe? When can I breathe? When the day is done, you'll see your life is mine to sell, and you can never buy it. When the night is done, you'll be
I want to say it right before it leaves. Kells! Kells! Go Kells! We're not hearing that. Oh dear lord. Okay, I want to say before we get into all the stuff, this outro, once the vocals were out and we just got the piano, that felt very much like a funeral doom metal sort of thing, and I could definitely hear it landing into one of those slow dragging riffs. They should have done that. Yeah. It's like, if they had done that for a couple of strings at the end, you would have had technical death metal and funeral doom in the same song. And those are the fastest and the slowest genre in the universe. Yeah. Dude, okay, so this, I remember when Vertigo first hit me. Yeah. And I kind of had the same effect of, yeah, but only this time it's pointing in many directions. Yeah, because it's, you know, Vertigo was a very in-your-face kind of song. Mm-hmm. And it had the clean parts and the harsh parts very clearly differentiated, and it kept a steady pace. And this just went all over the place. Yeah, it's more hectic, it's more chaotic, it's more progressive. Yeah, it's kind of on the bridge between prog death and tech death, I would say. Yeah. And there was some tappy stuff that were very much beyond creation, but like more orderly and less wobbly. Okay, so I particularly liked about the bass, like it just kept peeking in every now and then. Yeah. And you had like for a good, I think more than half the song, just like mainly harsh vocals and those background kind of operatic cleans peeking in. Similar to the down, down, down the rabbit hole in Vertigo. Yeah. And then this part comes in where she brings the full clean vocal forward. And that's where you also get the bass doing the beyond creation stuff. And you still have the operatic vocals in the background and it still contrasts. Bro, I was waiting for the clean stuff to kick in, and I was waiting for one of the like more powerful, clean belting choruses, you know? Yeah. But it came in with such a different mood. It's like, I'll give it to you, but not quite how you expect it. That was a really cool twist. One more thing I want to say is about the drumming and the guitars, how they interact. So Simon's drumming is kind of like, you know, you're driving a race car down the track, but you're like at the limit, you know, chipping the dirt with cutting every corner. So he's pushing it as far extreme as he can to still keep it on track. And that's giving so cool dynamics, and he's accentuating all the tempo changes and stuff like that. But then once the guitar solos came in, you're focusing on the guitar solos, but if you still listen to the drums, that's settled. It's like he's doing that with purpose. He's giving all these flourishes of energy to the songs, but when it's not his place, he like backs down a bit, and that was so cool. And then the solo itself, it was classic Agonist solo. First you've got Danny doing some more like melodic emotional stuff, and he kind of puts you into this mood, and then the other guy steals that energy and turns it into a shred frenzy. So it's always, it's like the second half of the solo feeds back off of what the first put you into. You've definitely been peeking more into the instrumental details than I was. I was just mesmerized by the vocal layering and just like the visual imagery and the vibe of it, because like they've always had, I guess, dark moods and stuff, but this feels like a downright psychotic and like sinister and like this inner struggle kind of feel. Because like, you have Vicky, and you have Pretty Vicky at the piano, and then you have Demon Vicky coming in to scream, and it's like there's all these personalities that are like layering on top of each other and keep changing the vibe of the song. And I don't know, I guess it's just like this constant inner war, and whatever that thing at the end is where whatever part died, and you're like playing its funeral final notes. And it was her on the piano, so that was really cool. I wasn't ready for this. No, man, I'm really looking forward to this EP. It's like the Orphans album that took the Agonist from the list of bands that I liked and put them on the list of bands that I love. And this is like already next level, so I have no idea what they're going for yet. It's like a more progressive, more technical, modern kind of approach to Orphans, compositionally, I think. But also more, I guess, psychedelic and futuristic in the tech death kind of vibe. Okay, so we are beyond impressed by this thing. If you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon. Corpse is out.